I don't know what happened, but for this week, my TikTok For You page just turned into the liberal hub. And they were saying the most classic argument of all time. I'm talking about the argument that has been used since the beginning of time. I mean the argument of LeBron James down 3-1. It is, of course, the argument of if a show or movie has a black-led character, if you have any type of criticism, you're racist. You could go, yeah, I think this show's a little too bright in some shots. That is your death sentence. All the replies would be like, yeah, ban this guy. He's a racist. He's definitely a part of the KK. Anyway, Star Wars has come out with a trailer for its newest show, The Acolyte. And goddamn, people are not showing Star Wars any more mercy. Before, the hate wave would come after the show would release. But people are tired of this shit and they're going off on day one of any type of content for the show. The trailer came out and it got ratioed straight to Helheim. This screenshot isn't even doing it justice. This is an old screenshot from the first day. It is way worse now. I already said this a while ago, but this shows that we done with Star Wars. We are done with this shit. It's over and it's been over for a while now. All the liberals, yes, it being woke was one of the problems, but I promise you the main reason why we done with Star Wars is because the movies and shows are terrible. I promise you, you could take all the wokeness out, I would still be here telling you this shit's ass. Since Disney has taken Star Wars, which was like 12 years ago, they've made one good thing, and that was the later seasons of Clone Wars. I heard people say Endor was good, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But it's been 12 fucking years, and they've come up with only fucking ass. If you like the shows or movies, so be it. But you can't lie and say the majority of opinions and reviews of Disney Star Wars has not been negative. That is actually crazy to say out loud, because this is the first time I actually thought of Disney Star Wars as like a whole. It's really been 12 years, and truly there's only been one thing where the general opinion was that it was good. Like the MCU. They are ass now, but before, the general opinion was they had good movies. There hasn't been not one hit from Disney Star Wars' movies. That is pathetic. I personally liked Rogue One, but that's not really the general opinion. A lot of people thought that movie was boring and not really good. You know, I liked it, but the general opinion out of it was not that it was good. I think what the liberal hub creators were missing out was the hate that the Acolyte is getting is not really about the show itself. It is about Star Wars as a whole and what they've been coming out with for the last 12 years. I'm sorry, Star Wars. Whatever this is, fair or not, you're cooked. I don't think there's anything that could save you anymore. It could be a good show, but the fans are not gonna let you not hear the hate. Star Wars has become way too political. I've said this a million times. Adding politics to a franchise where so many fans have so many different views, whatever side you pick, you're gonna push the other side. That's why you shouldn't pick a side. What I hate is Star Wars and Disney itself. They have this stupid mindset of, well, we have an obligation to push the agenda and fight inequality in the world. No, you don't. You have an obligation to entertain people. You are making things about space aliens with swords. This is not a time for politics. The annoying part is, I'm not even asking them to put conservative views in their movies and shows. I understand. This is a fucking movie and show. I'm coming here to shut off the real world for however long this movie or show is gonna be. I feel like Disney is forgetting how they are even in business. It's because of the money. Your goal is to make money, and if your goal isn't to make money and it is to push an agenda, well, stop pocketing the money you're making for these shows and movies. Donate it to all the causes you're supporting. They're always saying this bullshit that Star Wars had become this beacon and people look up to it. No, the fuck it's not. I watch this shit to have fun and be entertained. I'm not here to learn or get preached at. Before all this woke shit, it didn't even register in my mind who's black or white or a man or a woman. Like, people ask all the time, can you name other powerful black women in movies? Like, bitch, I don't fucking know. I don't keep track of this shit because I'm not racist. Before, when I watched movies, I didn't go white guy, black guy, white woman. Now I do it because it's the only thing that gets brought up in media now. By the way, to all the liberals, for your powerful black women in media, Storm is a great example. For the Acolyte, I like how the main character looks. I think she looks cool. I like her hair a lot. I think it, like how it like drapes over her and everything, like it looks cool. But the reason why people go, oh, it's woke when there's a black main character, especially when it's a woman, is because the agenda they are pushing every interview. They say, oh, we're fighting the patriarchy by putting a black woman as the main character. Now every time there's a black main character, everyone's going to think, oh, it's woke immediately. No longer will people think when there's a black character or woman that they got the role for just being the best actor for the job. Everyone will automatically think it's for a political message. Is this what you wanted, black people? Just to be used to push an agenda? We are going backwards, and everyone is being judged solely from the color of their skin. The last thing I want to say is about the people comparing the main character of the Acolyte to Reva from the Obi-Wan show. This is what I was saying in the beginning. If the character is black, and especially a woman, you cannot say anything negative about the character or you will be called racist and sexist. Reva was a terrible character, and the actor was a terrible actor, at least for this character. Her facial expressions and line delivery when she was trying to be intimidating was the worst shit I've seen in my life. And if somebody did that to me, I would laugh straight in their face. And it's not because she was black and a woman. To everyone out there, not everyone is racist. But what do I know? I'm just a guy in his parents' attic.